Triple H said before Elimination Chamber that Elimination Chamber was going to be an industry changing moment. And we heard this before from Triple H. He said it a few times. And things haven't really changed since he took over. But after last night at Elimination Chamber, he could be telling the truth. And it all starts with John Cena finally, after 20 years, turning heel. And doing it in such a deceitful, backstabbing, gruesome course of events last night. This was not on my bingo card. Out of everything to come out of Elimination Chamber, including two of my predictions being wrong, Cena turning heel was not on any of it. I expected Cena to turn heel at WrestleMania, if anything. Or maybe right before the main event of WrestleMania. I did not expect Elimination Chamber. And we all have to give props to Triple H. And this is something that I've always believed in, and that is to just wait. Let the man cook. Let the man do his thing. Let him tell stories in the amount of time that he wants to. Because everybody was complaining that Rock, when he did that, he does like the backwards Cena 3 fingers symbol, and he did the cut over the neck motion with it. We were all thinking, where was that? The last time he came on Raw, it kind of felt like that was forgotten. And here we are with the payoff from that. It took months, because that was back, oh my goodness, I can't even remember, but it's been that long ago. And here we go. And to think we're still a month and a half away from WrestleMania. And we still have, 7 or 8 Raws? 7 or 8 SmackDowns until then? We still have a lot of time to tell more of the story. But what we saw last night was nothing short of excellence, was nothing short of what we wanted. And it's so, after watching that, I felt weird. Did anybody else feel weird? Well, no doubt I feel weird. I just saw a man who I grew up watching as the ultimate good guy, could do no wrong, believed in hustle, loyalty, respect, to just turn from that and go against what he believed and what he cherished and what he showed throughout the last 20 years of his career. As much as I wanted this, and I'm happy it happened, and it's awesome that it happened, and I would have it no other way, there was some part of me, which is so weird considering that I'm in my early 20s, to see this guy who I grew up watching as a kid be a bad guy for the first time forever. It doesn't feel right. It feels dirty almost. I feel like I want to take a shower. But this is the right decision. This is the right decision. I was so hopeful that they're going to turn him heel sometime this year. And they decided to do it so early in the year. And, beginning of March. So, even there, we still have 9 months to go. until he's done? Or is he? Or is this the last 9 months of his career? I don't know. Maybe he's gonna stay longer. And that was just said to throw us off the scent. This was going to be his retirement tour. And who goes bad guy at the end of the retirement tour? I don't know. I have no idea. But what does this mean for Rock and Cena? And what does this mean for Cody? Cody just got his butt handed to him. Nobody came out to help him. Absolutely nobody. No security either. Security came out for Sammy, but security didn't come out for Cody Rhodes. And it's not like Punk wasn't in the back, or Punk or Priest wasn't back there. They could have left the show early, sure. And that's not a bad excuse. But is Cody gonna believe that? Is Cody gonna start believing that he's alone? That he has to watch his own back? That he's gonna have to protect this championship by himself? With nobody's help? And how long until he starts turning on the people that he loves? Because of this paranoia. Until maybe he starts growing darker. And darker. And darker. And he pulls a John Cena. How far can he be pushed until we see a heel Cody Rhodes that maybe joins this new group, this new corporate group of corporate Rock and corporate Cena? And why does Cena choose to join The Rock and betray Cody Rhodes and betray the WWE universe? This universe that he's been a part of his whole career for the last 20 plus years. All the Make-A-Wishes, all the kids, all the youngins that looked up to him. And the youngins that grew up to be my age that looked up to him. What happened to... Tossed away. Tossed away. But why? That is the question. Why? Maybe Rock gave Cena the same offer that he gave Cody. Maybe Rock told Cena, I'll give you that 17th champ, or was it 16th? I can't believe I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it's 16. No, it's 17. It would be the 17th championship he would win. I would give you your 17th championship match. Or even win it. Help you win it. If you join me. But the way Cena acted the entire time he was beating up Cody Rhodes was nothing short of a man with no regret, no remorse, no hesitation. A man who's a leader of the locker room, who's a leader everywhere he goes to, is now seemingly under The Rock, under the leadership of The Rock. And even their former rivalry back in the early 2010s, when they went back and forth at WrestleManias. What's the story there? And what is The Rock's ultimate goal? What is he doing? Does he want just total control of the WWE? Is he looking to become this Vince McMahon-like character from the Attitude Era? What are we looking at here? And is anybody going to help Cody? Is anybody going to tell Cody, oh, I'm so sorry, dude. I wasn't there. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I didn't know that was all happening. If I was there, I would have helped you out. Like how we talked before, is Cody going to believe that? Or is he going to find it hard to believe? Like he wants to, but there's still hesitation. And are we going to look at a 17th championship from John at WrestleMania? And is there a third man? We have The Rock. We have Cena. Is there one more guy? I saw this online. The Rock held up 3 fingers. When Cena turned, when he gave the hug to Cody, faced The Rock, Rock did the whole cut of the neck motion with the fingers, but he held up 2 fingers this time. Is that significant? Because right now, WWE is very specific when it comes to the angles they decide to show. And the motions and the facial expressions, no matter how minute they may be, they are specific in how they show those on camera as well. So someone was pointing out, he had 2 fingers up when he did that motion when Cena turned. That leaves perhaps one more person. To maybe join this new group. And if that's the case, who could it be? Well, we can look at maybe different eras. We have The Rock back in the Attitude Era. We have Cena in the Ruthless Aggression Era. Is the PG era next? Because you can make the argument that maybe Randy. People want to see Randy and Cody go at it because of their history and legacy. Or shucks, or do we take it a step further with the latter years of the 2010s, where we had more Finn Balor and Seth Rollins and Roman? Well, I guess Roman Reigns would play into nowadays too. Well, Seth Rollins as well. But is there anybody else who we can expect, or who would not be expected to do what John Cena did, to betray Cody the way that he did? Maybe CM Punk. Who knows? Punk's definitely got one more heel left in him. And wouldn't it be the craziest thing ever if Punk decides to revert this rebellious, anti-authority, I guess you could call it not necessarily gimmick, because there's more to him besides that, but part of it, I will say part of his gimmick. Wouldn't it be crazy for him to revert that and join this corporation? Who knows? It's amazing. Absolutely amazing what WWE has decided to do. And we've all heard that Cena has been ready. There was one time he was ready to go full on heel back when Vince was still in charge. Had a whole new song, had a whole new attire, everything. Is that what we're gonna get? And let me tell you one thing. What the heck is their name? Def Rebel better stay away from John Cena's new heel theme. They better stay away from that, man. And I'm sure John's smart enough to know that, and he's gonna do what he wants to do with this theme. Because sadly, Def Rebel is, they miss with 90% of the themes that they create. But there's a few that hit. But John Cena to finally turn heel after 20 years and under a new regime is going to put us fans in a spot that we haven't been in a while. And that is, what do we expect? More unpredictability. And honestly, even we're getting what we want. They actually listen to us. What is this? We're so used to being denied as a fan base what we want, and here we are. We actually got something that we want. Now I just don't know how to feel. It's shock. It's holy moly. Really? Well, what else can we get? What else can you guys give us? You know, are we gonna get crazier promos? Are we going to get more creative freedom for the wrestlers? Are we going to get more crazy stipulations and the ability for the guys to get color and to just go crazy in the ring? What can we expect? Are we going to expect a more mature product? Something that the fans have been clamming for the last, 15 years? Who knows? Who knows, man? But when that happened, I screamed. I was hyped. I do not scream like that. And thank God there was nobody else in the house, because they probably would have thought that I was crazy for screaming at a wrestling show. But after it happened, yeah, I was left in a state of shock, much like 99% of the people that were watching this. And now it's just, I don't want to wait for Raw. I want it to just be here. I don't want to wait for SmackDown if that's what they're going to do. Promote this storyline on both shows. I don't want to wait till SmackDown, man. I just want it every single day. I don't want to wait until WrestleMania to find out what more is going to happen. I just want to find out now, because there's just so much interest and impatience with this story. Not because it's gone on for so long or because it's so uninteresting you want it to end, but because you're so interested, you want to know what happens right now. And thankfully, WWE has done that. Now, I've said it before, you know, I have a few disagreements with Triple H recently. I'm sure as everybody does, because of course it's always everybody's a critic. Everybody's going to disagree with something, regardless if it's right or wrong. But in this case, my disagreements are right, in that the mid-card division for both the women and the men roster can definitely be booked better. The tag team division can definitely use a bit more work, but I think that's it's mostly because as of now, the men's or just tag team wrestling in general when it comes to WWE is not highly favored as much as singles wrestlers. I'm sure if you look at other promotions, you know, the tag team division is something that everybody looks forward to watching. In WWE, not so much. But I think that's just more so of a fan base problem than it is a Triple H not booking right problem. And I think they just have to get rid of the women's tag team titles at this point. It's a disconnect from the show, in my opinion. There's nobody as of right now. Well, I mean, I don't know if I want to. I'll say this. There's nothing that has been done with the women's tag team championship that has made me want to stay and watch it and pay attention to that title. Anybody else feel the same? Or is it just me? And it's pretty obvious that they don't really know what they're doing with the title. I think there's some truth to that. I think Triple H knew what he was doing with John Cena, what he was doing with the Elimination Chamber, but when it comes to, say, the mid-card division and the women's tag team titles, I think they don't know what they're doing. But that's just my point of view. But regardless, this has been good. This has been great. I'd give Elimination Chamber a 10 out of 10 if Bianca didn't win. just my opinion. But John Cena turning heel means a lot for us fans. Because of John Cena being a Hogan-like character and finally turning heel like Hogan. Because of the company actually giving us something that we have been dying for years. And because of this positive outlook that I feel we can attest to now, that we can agree on more. And so this has just been insane. And I'm so happy that Cody got color on that. I'm so happy that Cody bled on that. Even the FU was insane. I did not think that they would actually allow Cody to say to drop the F-bomb. I wanted to talk, because my family, they like to wait to watch the shows. And I told them, I'm far away, and I told them, you guys, stop what you're doing right now and watch the show. This is how you do it. Just watch it right now. Don't look at the internet. Don't look at social media. Don't pay any attention to anything else. Just watch that show right now. And, you know, I kind of forgot that, oh no, Cody said the F word. And my family are not very keen on that kind of language. And personally, I don't say it. I mean, I'll watch stuff with it, but they don't do that. And so I couldn't really tell them ahead of time, like, okay, guys, watch out for the F-bomb at 2 hours and 33 minutes or whatever. So it's funny, you know, because I told them to call me after the Elimination Chamber match, and they didn't. Instead, I got a text saying, "Oh wow, I can't believe that they curse like that now." And it's like I told them, you know, like, this is just a one-time thing. It's not something they're going to do every show that we know of. It's possible maybe now it's like all the freaking bets are off, all the chips are on the freaking table. It's gonna be TV mature Raw from now on, or TV mature SmackDown from now on, or maybe after 10 o'clock it's gonna be TV mature. You know, I don't know. But I told them, you guys need to watch this, and they were ecstatic about it too. Excuse me. But yeah, who knows, man? Who knows what to expect? I'm just happy that this is something that we have been given. Finally. But I don't know what much else to say, man. As a fan, to see this has been crazy, absolutely insane. And I wish that I would have reacted to this live, and I would have had a face cam, because I know for a fact the amount of screaming that I was doing and the facial expressions I was making, that WWE would have for sure saw this reaction online, picked it up, and would have posted it as one of those promos that they show for pay-per-views, or I guess PLEs now. They do the little vignettes or the video packages, and they're like, they show the crazy part of the match or the show, and you get to see the live streamers' reactions to it. Could have been me. Missed opportunity by myself. But yeah, man, absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. I don't know what much else to say about it. I feel like I covered everything. Is there a third man? Who's the third man going to be? Cody? Paranoid, maybe? Starts becoming delusional? Ends up totally relying on himself, pushing everybody away? That loneliness continues to exceed, ultimately, until he maybe pushes somebody, punches somebody, take somebody's hand of helping hand as a betrayal? Who knows? Who knows out of that one? But then come to think of it, if Cena becomes champion after WrestleMania, as he should, as a heel, who's next up? Who's going to step up to the plate? Well, CM Punk for sure. Most definitely. We're probably going to get Randy. And I wouldn't be surprised if Cody comes back at the end of the year. Or at some point, maybe even after, if it turns out this isn't going to be a retirement tour of Cena. And wins the title back as some kind of uphill battle story, like he did when he first challenged for the WWE title. But hey, man, I really hope they take this time to build up some new superstars, bro. I really hope. Because as much as I love, seeing Seth, and as much as I love seeing Punk, and obviously Cody, getting some new people in there would be fantastic, especially somebody like Braun. Like Braun Breaker would be awesome. Would be fun to see challenge for that match. Even somebody like Dragon Lee, Penta would be fantastic. Chad Gable. There's a lot of guys on the roster that I would love to finally get some spotlight on in the stage of the World Championship scene. And so, but yeah, man, this is apps again. I've said it 3 times. I've said it so many times. You can make a drinking game out of the amount of times that I've said how incredible this is, and just how. I mean, it was brutal. It was brutal how Cena and Rock beat down Cody, but makes us look forward to the next Raw, next SmackDown, whichever. It's got to be Raw. It has to be Raw. There's no reason why it shouldn't be Raw. But the future is bright, and I can't believe it. It's so weird. After getting so much, I don't necessarily want to say crap, but maybe some underwhelming stuff from this year, and to finally get something that's overwhelmed makes it even more overwhelming. But amazing. So you guys let me know what your initial reactions to this is. Are you happy that Cena turned heel finally? Are you not happy? If you're not happy, you have to be 5 years old. Because anybody my age and under has wanted this for the longest time. But anyways, let me know your reactions down below. Let me know what you expect out of this run. Maybe what future challengers we can get if Cena wins the WrestleMania Championship, the WWE Championship. What are we going to see from Cody? Can we expect a third person to be involved? And who could that be? And could this be the beginning of an Attitude-like era where we see maybe unscripted like promos, where we see more brutality in matches, where WWE won't be afraid to go a little bloody for their matches? Crazier storylines? Crazier gimmicks? Who knows? But let me know down below what you expect. Anywhoozin', all that being said, this has been just another voice in the world of professional wrestling. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Blessings.